Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of baseball. Here's Jason Hayward now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
And Lowry will look this one in for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Number 26 for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. John Lester gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Fouled away. Grounded to short. There's Baez. Throw gets him. 2 down. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup, one thing I'm going to be focused on today is creating score.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. Here's Javier Baez. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 4 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Lowry's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans.
Wilson.
And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto moves over. 2 gone.
Batting 7.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and we'll have to leave it there as the play. Here's the first pitch to him. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. His past history against John Lester comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Now Lester's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
2 strikes.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Russell. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th, the third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Lowry.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Hayward. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And a relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Comes set, the 0-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So coming to the plate, Addison Russell, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now.
The second baseman, Addison Russell.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming in is Lagares. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9th, the pitcher.
Stepping in, John Lester. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Line toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Down. So coming to the plate, Jacob deGrom as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jacob.
In there, strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Yeah, not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
The batter number 24, second baseman, Robinson.
Hit back up the middle. Russell has it. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third.
The center fielder, number 12.
Lester's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. High pop up. Lester is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Chris Bryant.
Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lagares is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Drilled to the right side. There's Cano. In time to first, and there are two away. So bases are empty here with two gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 52.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yoenis Cespedes goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Echeverria now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. Another one sent foul. The 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said his hitters have not been able to lay off the first pitch at all. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, it is when you're not getting hits out of it. We looked at the numbers, and they've already hit into 9 first pitch outs in this one, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Schwarber.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's Addison Russell as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
The batter, the pitcher.
Ready now, John Lester. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Here comes Cespedes. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jason Hayward. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Cano has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
Contreras is there, and he'll bring this one in.
24, second baseman.
So striding forward now, Robinson Cano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Robinson Cano becomes out number 2 this inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball called for strike 2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Nick Castellanos now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Nick Castellanos.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't.
This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This guy has been unbelievable.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Now absolutely jumped all over that fastball. And it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Castellanos. And that's the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Castellanos on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Pulled toward right center field. Castellanos giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Standing in, Javier Baez. And guys, seventh inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Lagares is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Up next for the Cubs.
Into the box now, Addison Russell.
Addison
fouled off. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Two base hits, both singles to this point.
Even though we're running into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. In now Adeiny Echeverria.
The shortstop, Adeiny.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. This is popped up. Bryant has a play. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it.
The first baseman,
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire. And with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. 0-2 now from Lester. And it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there.
Please.
Dominic Smith becomes the
Mets.
second out of the bottom of the 7th.
18.
Popped him up.
Travis
Contreras waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Now
Justin Wilson
for the New
has
York
been summoned
Mets.
from the bullpen as
Number
he'll do so to
38.
start the 8th.
Justin.
Ian
Pinch hitting
Happ
for the
is
Cubs.
into the on-deck circle
Number
now as he'll
8,
pinch hit for the
Ian
pitcher Lester.
Happ.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Well,
it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Nicholas Castellanos will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Third baseman, Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Echeverria is under it. And that's the third out. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch to short. Baez has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is.
Your attention, please.
Enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Seawall.
High and deep to right center. Lagares looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Settling in now, Javier Baez, 0 for 3 to this point.
The batter,
not his
9,
game so far.
shortstop.
He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. Robert Gesellman enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
For the New York Mets, number 65.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto moves over. 2 down. Digging in, Addison Russell. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Lagares is going to have room out there. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. His career line against Pedro Strop. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Popped him up. Russell moving to his left. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 4.
Digging in once again, Jed Lowry. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
The Mets down to their final strike. And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score.